This book is one that leaves a lump in your throat. Hello, welcome to Sound and Fury Book Reviews. As usual, I'm Tina. Today I'm doing a book review of We Burn So Bright by TJ Klune. This is a book from Tor, coming out April 28th, 2026. It's a contemporary sci-fi. I received this arc from NetGalley in exchange for a fair review. A decidedly uncozy and heartbreaking novel, We Burn So Bright is less an apocalypse story than one of family sorrow and how humans handle impending death. What is it about? The road stretched out before them. No other cars, just the headlights on the blacktop. Above, the cracked moon and a kaleidoscope sky. Husbands Don and Rodney have lived a good long life. Together they've experienced the highest highs of love and family, and the lows so low that they felt like the end of the world. Now the world's ending for real. A wandering black hole is coming for Earth, and in a month everything and everyone they've ever known will be gone. Suddenly, after 40 years together, Don and Rodney are out of time. They're in a race against the clock to make it from Maine to Washington State to take care of some unfinished business before it's all over. On the road, they meet those who refuse to believe death is coming and those who rush to meet it. But there are also people living their final days as best they know how. Impromptu weddings, bright burning bonfires, shared meals, and new friends. And as the black hole draws near, among ball lightning and under cracked moon and a kaleidoscope sky, Don and Rodney will look back on their lives and ask if their best was good enough. Is it enough to burn bright if nothing comes from the ashes? This is my fourth Klune novel, and he's generally known for his borderline cozy stories, but it seems he's moving away from that. This book is devastating. A sci-fi in the loosest sense of the word, this book is more a road trip meditation on dying and making the most of the time that you have. Like all good road trip stories, it features episodic adventures, if you can kind of call them that, strung like Christmas lights along an overarching main plot. They're moving from Maine to Washington State, so they stop in quite a few places, meet a lot of interesting people. Yet unlike some road trip stories where the end feels like a stopping point rather than a conclusion, this one does have a primary goal and drive. While it's not said outright until the end, I sort of guessed what that was. It's not really hard to figure it out, but that didn't make it any less brutally sad. I won't get into it, but it's a nightmare scenario, and it's not in the way that it's violent or gory or anything like that. It's awful because it's based on so many people's realities. It felt grounded. It felt earned in the sense of the characters' emotions surrounding it, and it was just really, really sad. And that isn't the only hard part of the book. There are some really, really sad moments, and some that are downright horrible. This book is one that leaves a lump in your throat. Yet the book is also very enjoyable at times and easy to follow. The two main characters, two old dudes, Don and Rodney, are funny in their almost grumpy sunshine dynamic, though it's not enough to be like a trope, and they are such a sweet couple. Within the moments of darkness, there are wonderful interactions they have with others on the road that are sometimes funny, sometimes joyful, and very human. It's also a road trip novel in the sense that you never know what you're going to expect when you're on the road, and this book kind of throws everything at Don and Rodney. The book also raises a really interesting kind of point about what our purpose, in life is, and what's the point of living, and how we should live our lives, perhaps with a little less focus on screens and a little more focus on other things that bring us joy. There was a quote which made so much sense, and it contributed to my ever-growing anxiety that I'm not living my life to the fullest. And of course, this quote could be removed or altered from the final. What else have I missed? What else was right in front of me this entire time, but I just ignored it? Ignored it because I assumed it was always going to be there, no matter what. So this book, in such a short time, as it's quite a short novel, shows a vast array of reactions to the knowledge that the end is coming. The length of the book is what makes it successful. It's almost a novella, so it's kind of pared down, and while it doesn't feel rushed, though, at the same time, it's very well balanced. The way the world shuts down around the couple and some pretty bonkers stuff at the end when physics start to go all off-kilter felt realistic as well and gave the book some good tension. This book is very tense. And you're not so much worried that they're not going to complete their goal, because I think that is kind of implied, because what would be the kind of the point of the book if they didn't? But just the stuff that they go through and the kind of realizations they make along the way or what make the book very impactful and, very moving. I'm pretty sure I cried at the end. A road trip would probably be my plan for the end of the world as well. Go out and see some of those beautiful, majestic places while you still can. That, or, eat Pizza Hut deep dish stuffed crust pizza every damn day and have sushi for lunch every damn day until the end. Let me know in the comments what you would do if you knew you had 2 weeks left until the world was going to be sucked into a black hole. Such a pleasant thought. Thanks.